So obviously there's no close under this yet. So it's obviously you can't short this retest now because there's no close under it. So obviously that's not gonna help us. You know, like here's a fair value gap where like I can see us rejecting from this. Okay, like I can definitely see us rejecting from it, but it's like it's a fair value gap within a bullish fair value gap that we're holding at the moment, so it's kind of riskier to take. See, I'm emailing this Bulock support. What? I know, I was saying it. No, you can go. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Again, I missed I missed it yesterday. Yeah, I know. I just yesterday was amazing. By the way, I know 100. Like I pretty much know 100% we are hitting these. There's no way we don't. Will I chase it? No. There it is. Alright, so if you guys took that, honestly you want a little lower, but it's probably a really good time to get out. So there's that. I chased one micro. I got literally $15, so it doesn't even, there's nothing to brag about there. But I literally just chased one micro to see if I was right, and obviously it was. I knew 100% we were hitting it, but yeah, that was just made $15 off that, which is pretty much nothing. So I don't really like the volatility. It only gave me 3 points. I thought that was gonna be more. Rip. I'm curious, did anyone else chase this? McGuire, you took it? Nice. Yeah, this, I was like 100% sure this was gonna hit. There's just absolutely no way. Like, just no way. We're way in premium, we got equal lows, there's just no way that this doesn't work. Alright, obviously you want, so this is not a turtle soup entry. Why? Because The reason why I would not consider this a turtle soup entry in my eyes is because if we really think about price, right, this looks like the best for value gap to me, and this is a discount. So this is not a good turtle soup entry, and NQ is still overextended. So yeah, that's why it's not a good turtle soup entry. If it works, I don't care. It's still not a good one. Okay, yeah, bingo. You're doing what I like to do. So, yeah, bingo. Oh, okay, those are buy limits. Okay, I was going to say. Gold is at a big spot right now. Gold, I would honestly be. I think we're going lower in gold. So the reason why I think that is because the weekly chart just has a lot of low resistance liquidity, right? So I think we're going to keep running, and this is sell side for gold. Okay, so this is what I think should happen on gold, which I'm going to actually post. But I think we're going to get a retracement on the lower time frame. So obviously not a, like if we can get a retracement on the lower time frame, or even create a weekly fair value gap here, you could catch a really nice gold swing. And the reason why I think that is just because you got 3 lows here you already broke, another low, and then a third low. So kind of low resistance liquidity, right? When you see stuff like this, usually they get sliced through like butter. So that's kind of my thought process for that. I gotta keep trying to do some education. I feel like I'm calling more stuff rather than educating. If we do get an SMT, I'll play it lightly, but really, like, I want to hit down here. But yeah, long should work nicely today again because, you know, we're so strong at the moment, and ES, right? We still have that untapped buy side on ES, right? So this would be my target, and then this would be my target. So these are my targets for today. Yeah. Yeah, technically speaking, there is an SMT at the moment, which I'm not calling this in. I'm not gonna post it in this say we think we hit this in the next commentary. Okay, why do we think I not care about, or why do I not care about this? It's because this one. We don't have to hit this because technically we do have the SMT right now. So if you draw it from this low to this low, so it's do technically have an yeah, exactly. So ES already kind of hit. So I don't care as much about this. But I still want us to hit it just because both are overextended. So it makes sense for not to get. So it makes sense not to get an SMT here, but I also am still bullish and expecting bullish prices. Really, the thing that's going to dictate this is I'm still bearish on NQ as long as we stay below this order block. Okay, so this order block is going to be very important to me. We just got to stay below this order block and we're good. So that's that. I'm going to take a look at some footprint charts today. So again, the reason why I want lower is because this is in discount, right? You got, and I draw from this wick because this is a pretty obvious wick down. So I draw from here. You could draw from here, but this is really the last swing low. And then obviously I still want lower in NQ. So obviously this would be the target, and then this black line, if we can get it. And if an SMT forms here, great. It doesn't matter to me. I still think we're too overextended to long yet. So, and what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna blindly long this. What do I do here? Exactly. So I'm not gonna blindly long this. Okay. So if this fails, it doesn't. I'm not gonna lose if this fails. Even though I want us to bounce from it, there's no way I'm gonna lose if it fails because that's where I'm just gonna look for a confirmation setup. You know. So it looks like we're gonna go for this low, which is nice. Yeah, exactly, Alpha. Exactly. Nope, you did not. Okay, so there's almost the first target on Q. Oh, it's. I just read that. Yeah, happy birthday, bro. Yep. I didn't say happy birthday to him. You're $25 away. Are you serious? Bro. That's crazy. Yeah, just that's what's up. All right, it's actually really nice we got equal lows over forming because this is good. This might allow us to get a short setup. It wouldn't. One second. It obviously would not. I mean, this might work, but if we can leave these equal lows for maybe market open, that would be even nicer. I mean, this could work still. Yeah. But again, why would I not short this to these equal lows? No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this could still be a possible SMT. So that's why. NQ did not. It made equal lows. Yeah. So DXY, now that DXY hit buy side, we might go down here a little bit or open. I again, that doesn't mean anything to me, okay? Because I don't really, obviously, don't like how DXY moves in correlation with ES, but maybe it's something for gold. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's kind of what I'm doing with. That's kind of what I'm doing with oil right now, right? I don't know the personality of it fully, but I'm still gonna watch and try to learn it. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. What OB are you talking about, Alpha? Yeah, I don't know what. Again, that's not gonna matter by the time we get back up there because ES has already hit. ES has already hit sell side, so it's not gonna matter by the time we get back up there. I mean, if we get it, great. But again, you're kind of worried about old price action. Like, it would have been nice if we got the OB retest then and there. Okay, that would have been the play. If we got the retest there, that would have been the play. But because we didn't, it's not. Exactly. So now just take your limit off. You know what I'm saying? Quadrants on a higher time frame. I did not. Are you talking to me? My thought process is I'm probably not going to long unless we hit discount on ES. I still think it's too risky. Yeah, there is news. There's news, right? Okay, home sales. So this is obviously what I don't want. Okay, so if I just see us don't hit discount, I'm not lying. Like if I see a long setup, maybe I'll go light, but I'm not gonna go as heavy if we don't get the discount. Obviously this is working right now. Okay, why is this working even though these are equal lows? It's because this is an obvious, blatant, obvious SMT at the moment. So obvious SMT here. Okay, this is an SMT where, okay, because of equal lows, these don't matter to me as much, but they still kind of do because we're still way in the premium on ES. So if we don't retrace the discount, I mean, that's fine with me, but it's just like, it's just this risk reward isn't great now. Okay, I'd rather see us retrace here, but if we don't, it's fine. I'll just go later in longs. Right, at the end of the day, I'm still bullish here. That's why I'm not posting anything in index commentary like, oh, I think we're gonna go hit this on NQ, because we don't have to hit this. So that's the one difference. We don't have to go hit this. Okay. Yeah, don't short NQ. Like, this is way too strong to be shorting right now. If anything, yeah, just you have to wait. This is where I'd wait for some sort of short setup, which we might not get. Like, if anything, this looks good for a long. Okay, this looks good for a long right here because it's a volume balance, it's an inverse volume balance, and it's in discount. But would I long this based off the higher time frame? Probably not. Okay, so again, I'm not gonna long this because the higher time frame is way too bearish right now, or way too bullish right now. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm at the higher time frame. We're just way too high. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah. So it's just you gotta set your standards. Jade Cat made a tweet this morning. I really loved it. It says, let's see what it says. It says, simply put, I trade in balances in the market. The theory is centuries old. I need price to be at extreme discount or premium of range in order to exploit the mispricing. Right? So like he just will sit and wait till we're at discount, right? In the range. This is when it'd be not extremely, but this is when it'd be mispriced, and we'd likely expect a bounce from this. Yeah, ads, that's what I'm looking for. Again, I'm not gonna blindly long it out to look for a confirmation set up off it, but that's what I want. And if we don't get, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish to this line up here. But we just, again, we might not hit it. $41.66. Oh yeah. So again, this also looks like a nice long. This is probably something I wouldn't go as heavy in though, because we'd never hit discount, right? So it's just, it is what it is. This is how you just need to be patient. If this long works, it's like, yeah, I probably could have taken it, but we have equal lows below an NQ, right? We're way into premium, so really it's against my rules. If we were in discount and we had these equal lows right here and we are not in premium, then it would not be against my rules to long this. But because these equal lows are still formed way in premium, it is now against my rules to long this, if that makes sense. No, you are not seeing a short. There's nothing about this is telling me short yet. What is where's the 2022 model telling you short yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, Yeah, but like, literally that, yeah. Right here, still, this looks like just a retracement into some bullish rally gaps. That I obviously don't want to see work. If they do, it's like, okay, whatever. The thing with this is, like, I understand that this might work for long. Like, I could honestly long here with lighter size and then average up if it starts working. But really the thing I'd go heaviest in is if we hit this down here, right? That's the thing I would go heaviest in. So I mean, I could take it, but I would probably expect a loss. But maybe I get lucky and it's not a loss, and we don't retrace the discount today. But like, that's a bad mindset. That's a bad way to trade. So I'm probably not gonna do that. No confirmation short set up yet. 30 second, there might be. "30 seconds trash." True. Yeah, I guess. Let me check the 15-second chart. 1 second. Alright, let's check this. Why? Yeah, there's not even a confirmation set up on the 15-second right now. Nah. $30. Yeah. Oh wait, there is. There's like a tiny volume imbalance at the 922, 30-second, and 923 candle. There's a volume imbalance right here. Let's see if it works. Obviously, really stupid to take. I just want to see if it works. That'd be funny if this works. Yeah, I know. It's like the worst confirmation entry ever, though. Wow, it worked. It technically worked. Damn, the confirmation setup worked. But we still have these 30-second fair value gaps we're running at too. Again, not something I'm going to take. Now, this is what I'm not longing this because we're still too high in premium and we left equal lows in NQ. So I said this is something maybe you could try light, and then if it starts to work, average up. But if you really want to be disciplined and stay patient, you either don't long this because it's too high in premium, or yeah, and then you just wait until we get lower. I mean, I want to long this really bad, but I don't think it's worth it yet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Again, this looks like a textbook long for sure, but it's just we're I don't know, we're kind of high in the premium. So if it works, great. I don't care. Same with this on NQ. This looks like a textbook long, okay, but it's not too high in premium to take, okay. So not gonna take it. Yeah, opens in 4 minutes, so it should give us something. And also, this is also an inverse volume balance on the 5 minute. If I start to see us violate this, we should go down, at least hit this low, then go hit these equal lows. The one thing about ES is we are forming some low resistance liquidity at the moment. What time do I expect the Jew to swing? I'm not super aware of the Judah swing strategy, but I know it's delayed when we have news at 10, right? I don't know. Phantom always tweets, "Oh, Judah swing will be delayed today because we have news at 10." I know that's the thing. It's just no, I need. Yeah. Oh wait, no, not orange, I don't think. So looks like we are holding this so far, which is fine. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Again, that's gonna be the best case scenario. Like I said, like this still looks like a textbook long, right? It's just, do you want? Yeah, it's like, do you want a long way in premium, or do you want to go heavier if we get a short down here? This is one I would definitely take light if it was me, like, but I would not. I would barely slap this probably. I mean, I'm not even slapping you right now because, you know, I think it's worth it to be patient. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So this is a fair value gap I just showed on Q. Again, this would be like a lower sell, but not something I'd be willing to take. And the reason why is because these were actually equal lows, and I have a rule: I don't short after we hit equal lows. If these are not equal lows, this would be probably more confidence for me, but still technically a lower sell. It's just your obviously risk reward for this would be something like this. Yeah, markets opens in 28 seconds. We'll see if it works. Again, I'm not gonna take it. I really wanted to slap one MNQCon on this, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna stay out, wait for market open. Okay, there's market open right here. So let's see what happens. Okay, well, good thing I didn't slap an MNQCon on that. All right, so there's that. Yeah, this is where you just gotta stay patient. So there's that low resistance liquidity that was ran in ES, right? So the textbook long worked pretty nicely, right? We held this volume in balance. Again, Am I mad that I missed this? Not at all. Again, I knew it was textbook, but again, do I want to long way up here? Probably not. If you did, congrats. I mean, it was still a good long in my eyes. But yeah, I know. So we just hit this 5-minute OB and NQ. It's obviously this is on the south side of the curve now, so yeah. So do you guys understand like why this long worked and why this is a textbook long? But do you understand why it wouldn't really be like an A+ setup? Okay. Did anyone take that long? I'm curious. Again, you don't have to, but you done with it? Okay. But yeah, that's like that's a long where it's textbook, and I'll even say it's textbook, but like it's just we're still kind of in the premium, but from a 1 minute perspective, this is still textbook, right? There's nothing you can't say this is not textbook when it is, okay? It's just something you can't fade. So yeah, exactly. That's a perfect way to say it. Yeah, you beat yourself. That's I gotta start saying that. Yeah. So like Goonie said, if you took this entry and it failed, it's something you'd be like, oh, why did I take this? Right. So that's kind of why, and that's a great point, Goonie. I love that point. Like even this fair value gap right here, right? We got a 1 minute fair value gap right here. Again, this is not a bad long, like I said, but you know, it's still got these equal lows below. We're still way in premium at ES, so probably something I'd stay away from, but I would still not be surprised if it worked. Okay, and this is where you really just gotta have discipline and just you can't have FOMO if this works, you know. And it's obviously I have my own model, you guys have your own model, but this is not my model. Okay, my model is I really would like to see a retracement in here, then get like a 1 minute setup off here. That'd be the most beautiful thing in the world. Oh, of course. Barely. Oh, are you talking about Tesla? Yeah. And this textbook long, this has not hit the target, by the way, yet. The target would be right here. It doesn't have to, but this is still playing out. Obviously, for my sake, I don't want to see it hit the target, but it's still something that you got to understand and you can't fade, right? You can't fade that we haven't hit the target there. So we should hit the high on NQ here, I'm guessing. Again, do I want to hit the high? Not really, but it is what it is. Let's see. Again, these equal lows, like I said, it's not against my rules not to long with these equal lows here because it was an SMT, but it is against my rules to long this high with equal lows there. So again, I'm expecting us to hit this. Yeah, I know, this is very uncorrelated, so no, it's not a smart chase, that's why. It's because they're just too uncorrelated. Yeah. Okay, so there's the high in NQ. Like I said, there's the high in NQ. So now that we've hit that, it's just like, okay, this is still not hitting the target for some reason. Just look how weak ES is right here. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, is still holding this fair value gap, surprisingly. Yeah, I know. I really used to struggle, like, the one thing I used to struggle at is I'd always see these equal lows, and I'd be like, oh, why aren't we hitting them? Why aren't we hitting them? But, like, in this situation, I said multiple times, like, we don't have to take these out, right? Because we had the SMT, and I kind of just mentioned that. So, like, I'm not mad that this worked, but it's just, like, the old me would have been mad that this long worked. I'm not going to lie, because I'd be like, oh, we have equal lows here. Why are we hitting them? And I never realized, like, why, but these are just equal lows where we don't have to hit, like, we didn't have to hit them, right? I said that multiple times. So, again, it's nice and long worked, right? I called it was a textbook long. Do I care? Not really. I would rather get a deeper tracing the discount. If we don't, I probably just won't take a trade today because at the end of the day, I'm still bullish, right? This is still bullish. I still want higher prices. I still want higher end ES, right? Which is going to keep bringing this higher. So, it's just, there's nothing you can do about it. Again, this is crazy that ES is not hitting this high. I'm not sure why, but so there's finally the high there. Yeah, that's crazy. So my bias is right today, just we don't get a good entry, which sucks, right? There's nothing I can do about that. And just you can't do anything about that. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah. This is just, again, another textbook long right here. This is just perfectly textbook, as I said. Just not something I want to take because I don't think the risk is good. So man, this sucks. Dude, NASDAQ is just so freaking high right now. Oh my god. It's like crazy because this has barely moved. So this is where you just got to be patient and wait, you know. This is one of those fair value gaps on IQ where like I wouldn't take it, but might work. Why would I not take this? We're just way too fucking high right now, right? This is just really stupid to take. I'm really surprised. ES has barely even moved. It's just crazy to me. On what? On Q? Yeah. Yeah, this is something where this is also textbook, but I wouldn't like, and yeah, this I'm expecting this to work, but you know, right here, something I wouldn't go in full size, right? It's pretty obvious why. Just not something I go full size in, to be honest. But like I take this light maybe, right? This would be a play to take light because I'm still bullish, right? At the end of the day, my bias is still bullish. Yeah. So that obviously ended up working. 469 only delivered 3 points so far. Let's see if we can get to 5. If you did long this, definitely good time to put your stop to break even because you know we're still way overextended. But again, like I said, this is a fair value gap where I wouldn't take, but I'm expecting it. I'm bullish, right? So it's like, okay, it works. Doesn't really surprise me. Hey, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. I think that's a good trade. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So, again, this is where I'm very confused. This is something I really haven't like traded a lot. Where NQ just totally like way like this is way higher than anything I've ever seen before, and NQ's just been barely doing it. Or ES has been doing something. My assumption here is like ES dumps, right? Like I have no logical reason. This is something new to me where this is just way like this is extremely unhealthily overextended versus ES has barely moved. So this is an inverse fair value gap where I would like definitely expect this to possibly work, right? This is something very new to me where I'm not sure why. Like this is I've seen NQ overextended before when SPY has been this short, like this week, but I'm not sure why to the extent of how overextended this actually is. There's got to be like Microsoft or Apple's ripping, but it's something I'm not touching yet. I don't know why this is like this. Maybe Apple. We got nice low resistance liquidity here. It's just something I don't feel comfortable touching yet because this is just way too overextended. I want to see a short setup on NQ first for this to work, right? If we had a short setup on NQ right here, I'd totally slap this. But the fact that Apple's dumping. See, I don't get why this is happening. Okay, Microsoft's pumping. So Yeah, NQ because it's the strongest. Yeah, NQ because it's the strongest one. I want to see a short setup on NQ for this to work, right? I still think this is possibly going to work, but this would be probably a B setup for me. This is definitely a B setup because NQ is the strongest one. I want to see a short on NQ, which I bet you the second we get a short on NQ, I bet you ES dumps hard. Because this is going to cause the rest of the market to dump. But until this, this is still bullish to me, okay? Because we're holding this, right? We induce on this low. This is still very bullish to me. And there's not really a reason, but this is still bullish to me. So if I see a short setup on Q, I'll probably slap it, even though I am bullish for today, obviously. But it's just because of how overextended we really are. So yeah, definitely not something I take right here yet until I think the NQ short would be better. B setup, I would say it's an inverse. It's something. We have low resistance, liquidity below, but I would not want to fade this yet. That's just me. Again, if you want to try this light, you can, but I don't know. I don't like how this looks. So, yeah, I don't like how this looks. I'd be more comfortable if we got a short setup on NQ because just once we get that short setup on NQ, I bet you we're going to dump. This play here would obviously be, let's see. I guess you put your stop here, which is, I probably put my stop here. And then you target probably down here, so about a 2.67. Okay, but yeah, I mean, you can try it. I'm not even going to try this with one MES con because I'm not super confident, right? I like to wait till I'm confident. There's no siren going off in my head yet. I like how this is an inverse fair value gap, but, you know, this is out of my territory. I will not short this yet because of NQ. Like Goonie says, I will not touch NQ short right now with a 10-foot pole. I don't want to run in the way of this, you know? I'm obviously tape reading this at the moment, and I'm just gonna theoretically say I'm taking a short here. So this is for backtesting purposes. I'm gonna take a short here, like backtesting wise. I'm not actually going to, right? This is new to me, right? Just I don't know. NQ is really, 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 really high. So just for like backtesting purposes, I'm just gonna take like I'm not even gonna take a demo short here, but like if I were to take a short here. This is what I'm going to say. Okay, I'm just going to take it. Again, I'm not taking because I'm not confident at this at all. Okay, and the reason why is because, let's see if I can, again, this is what you do when you want to journal, right? You take, again, please don't slap this. Wait till NQ gets a short shut up. Just trust me. I don't think this is confidence yet. NQ is just way too high. But anyways, the reason why this would be a short for me right now, based off of what I've seen and what I've learned from ICT is because, and myself, obviously, is the first reason is because, why isn't this? All right, here we go. First reason is because NQ just, like, the ratio of NQ right now, it's 10 times higher than what ES has moved today. So that's the first reason. I see NQ has hit this high. And then third reason is because this is an inverse fair value gap and we low resistance is going to be below. Okay, I'm not actually taking it because I'm going to wait till this gets a short setup. But again, this is for backtesting purposes. I'll see if it works. Maybe we get a setup like this in the future. Maybe I will take it. But yeah, that's going to be my backtesting reason, and then this will be my risk reward. So this is what I do when I backtest. First target will be here. Second target here. So I'll see if it works for backtesting purposes. I'll kind of write what happens, but yeah, that's my theory. Okay. And what were you gonna say, Goonie? Really? Okay. Alright, so far so good. Again, my first target's here, second target's just low. I'm not, because this is a back test, I'm not going to put my stop to break even now. Like, this is, again, this is theoretically where I always put my stop to break even, as you guys know. Okay. I think it's still too tight. How much does this move? 4169. So about 2 points so far. This is low resistance liquidity where I don't know when it's going to break. And with NQ being so strong, it might not break for a while. Okay, this is why I'm not taking this on a personal account or a demo account even. Right, this is just for my backtesting purposes only. Again, interesting study. This is literally just like what I do in live testing it or back testing at night. I kind of, my theory is just, okay, NQ is very high. Will the short work? Let's see. Like, this is, I'm gonna back test this. If I see this fail, right, then if you get something like this in the future where, again, this could happen to any index, right, where YM or NQ pumps 10 times what it should compared to ES barely moving. If that happens in the future, probably just not a play I take until we got the short setup on NQ. Right? In this example, for me to really enter in a personal or funded or whatever account, I'd wait for the short on NQ. But maybe in the future, maybe this is something that would be worth slapping. I'm not confident enough. I haven't seen the setup enough where we've been in the situation we are right now. So kind of just doing this for myself. And like I said, like, you can take it, right? You can take it on your whatever. You don't have to. It doesn't matter to me. Because this is obviously something that I'm backtesting myself. But again, looks good. I mean, makes sense that it would work, right? Why does it make sense? Because NQ is just, we've really overextended buy side here in NQ. It's just like, if we look over to the daily, you can't even see this actually. So, yeah, also on NQ, we're still in this fair value gap. So, it makes sense for it to work because we're also in a fair value gap on NQ. So, yeah, we'll see, obviously. I hope it does. That'd be nice. Just, everything's aligning here for me. Just haven't seen the setup enough personally to make this a confident model of mine yet, right? I think I've seen this once before. I forgot what happened. I think there was one day YM rallied really high and ES kind of didn't. And I remember I actually took a short on ES because YM was so extremely high. Like, there's times where NQ has been high compared to ES, but this is just unhealthily 10 times higher. Right? Since open, and ES is up a point since open. Okay, just put that in perspective. Since open on NQ, we're up how much? We're up like 50 points. So we went up 60 points at the high. So 60 points higher compared to 1 point in ES. That is like 10 times the ratio. Like, that's just crazy. So that's just, I mean, that's very crazy to me. So we got news, right, in 10 minutes. That's another reason why I want to take this personally, because we have the news in 10 minutes. But hopefully the news can be some sort of spark to allow this to work. Again, I'm journaling this to see, I look over old setups, right? I see a lot of the same ones repeat. So this is one I'm going to journal, because to me, this is not a bad setup, like I said, but not confident enough to take until I kind of backtest it some more and more. So all right, let's see, 15 minute, like even the 15 minute on NAS, like we have 4 minutes till the candle close. It'd be nice if this candle closes and we kind of dumped into this. Okay, that would mean ES should hit our target. Okay. So 4169. This would be the 5 handle move. Right here. So we just hit internal again. See, now maybe I can move. Like, now, should I move myself to break even? I guess now, see, I don't know. I still think it's a little too tight. This would be the 5-handle move, and then this would obviously be my final target. So it'd be about a 8-point play if it played out. I guess this is, I would probably move my stop to break even here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just gonna say for the sake of backtesting, I'm not going to. Right, for the sake of backtesting, I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna leave my stop up here, my theoretical stop up here, and I'm not gonna move my stop to break even. But the fact that we just hit internal liquidity twice, if I was in this unfunded, I'd probably move my stop to break even. I would not want to see us touch here again. Right, to me, this would be a protected high. And I just, because we took in internal liquidity once here, and we took it against here, I would probably move my stop to break even, because just if we come back up to this high, this might not work as well. So for the sake of backtesting, I'm not going to, but we'll see if I obviously would have saved myself if I did on a personal account. And NQ, this looks like it wants to go back to high day, so that's another reason. You know, this is not bearish yet. This is why I would say wait for the NQ short to play out. So definitely an interesting experiment. This is just not something I want to be touching short yet. There's probably people I guarantee. Okay, so personal account, I would have gone stop to break even there. Again, for backtesting purposes, let's see if this still works. So here's another. Again, this is something where, okay, we just wicked above this high. We wicked above this high, no displacement. I'm still expecting this to work now, because I like how he barely accelerated over this high day. So yeah, I like that was a nice explosive wick. If we wick back up over this high, this is probably gonna fail. But for the sake of backtesting purposes, no, I would not put my stop break even. If I took this on a personal funded account, okay, I would have gone stop to break even. Okay, and this is where I like to see, would putting a stop break even here save me on a personal account or demo or account? I would say 75 or 70% of the time it does, but it might not in here. This might still work. Just gotta wait and see. Okay, news is in 2 minutes, so yeah, I can, Zora. Ugh, this is just, ES is horrible. If I just looked at ES, I would be bored out of my mind at the moment. Again, it's nice. It's at the end of the day, it's nice to see my bias for the day was right. It's nice to see my bias is right, but it's like at the same time, I kind of wish I entered. Like, I obviously chased a little bit, but I barely went heavy. Went really light in the chase I took, so it's not. I'm up in house money right now. It doesn't really matter. I'm green, but it's not by that much, you know. So at the end of the day, right, it's just kind of sucks that we never got way down here for the long. But nice to see my bias just so right. It was pretty obvious. Just there's some things you can't do sometimes, you know. Yeah, Dow is very weak. That's probably why ES is being held down. This is again for backtesting purposes only, right? This is a short I would have taken on the Dow. Okay, my final target would be this low. I've seen it already hit internal, but this is like another short I would have taken for backtesting purposes only. Just because you got NQ really overextended. Now I got triple equal highs right here, so I'm guessing I'm gonna break them. Do I want to? Not really, but again, what I do in FxReplay when I backtest is you can't. There's no stop. I don't think. Wait, there actually might be. This is actually what I do in TradingView Replay. When I backtest in TradingView Replay, you can't put a stop at break even automatically. I think in FxReplay you can. You could. Yeah. So you can in FxReplay. So if I was in FxReplay, I would have saw the break even here. If I was in trading view replay, right, for backtesting purposes, I would still be in this. And again, there's two ways to trade. There's the move your stop to break even way to trade, and there's a let the play out, let your stop hit, let your take profit hit. For like, does it like that's there's two ways to trade. Just for tighter risk management, I prefer the first way, but again, when I backtest, sometimes I do the way where I just let it play out, right? And this is what I'm kind of doing right now. I think you can open up other charts. Yeah, I think if you go in you can open up NQ and ES at the same time, right? On FxReplay. Oh, you can't. Okay. Well. That's why I stopped using it. I used it for like a month, and I remember I couldn't do that. Okay, so still working. Yeah, well, you can. You can. You just have to do. Yeah. So, okay. Again, this is still working nicely. We got kind of the three drives pattern here. Kind of like, I don't even know if like you got one high, two high, three high. So if we hit high day again, that would be insane. Again, it doesn't matter to me because NQ is just so strong, but like, NQ, I'll just really wait for order flow to turn bearish to short NQ, like something like I would want to see like a mega candle and then a retracement. Like this is not something, this is obviously a low risk sell, but do not step in front of this. This is just way too risky at the moment, but this is a low risk sell technically, right? Because there's no market structure shift. We never got a market structure shift, but I mean, like we hit the high day, so just not a sell I take because there's no market structure shift. When NQ or when any index is this strong, you really want to wait till order flow as a whole to switch bearish rather than taking the first 15 second, taking the first 1 minute setup you see, right? I know like a few people DM me about this. What Jackson used to do is he'd try to slap this short, he'd slap this short, he'd slap this short. Like he would have slapped both these short. He would have gotten stopped on this one, probably would have tried to reslap this one. And he's like, how do you know when the low risk sells are going to work, right? You really don't. Even though this is a low risk sell, it's still low probability. So it's like, you can take it if you're a risk reward trader, but it's like, these don't work half the time, right? It didn't even work here, okay? And you don't really get a market structure shift here anyway. So that's another thing, right? The stronger the index is, the higher the time frame you're going to want to wait for a short setup on, right? And the 1 minute for how strong NQ is right now is just too low of a time frame to wait for a setup on. I'd want to wait for like a 5 minute because the 5 minute to me is we're still holding these order blocks, right? We're still bullish order flow. It'd obviously be very nice to see us retrace to these lows. It's hard to guess when. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I totally agree. Again, generally, if you see one index super strong, like strong enough to where ES is barely moving and NQ just totally ripped, that's when you don't wait for the short setup in the one. You go to the 5 and then wait for order flow as a whole to change bearish because even though this might work, right? It might, but this is the same exact setup as this. Did this work? Nope. Is this going to work? I'm not sure. And if it doesn't, I'm obviously not going to be surprised knowing that how strong NQ is, but that's just not why I take it. That's something I still want to take because, 5 minute isn't bearish yet, okay? I can make an assumption that we will retrace. Like, I can make this assumption right now. Like, I can make an assumption that this is going to play out, right? Which would make sense because, the market moves, creates imbalances, and then fills those imbalances. So I can make an assumption, but we really know order flow as a whole is not bearish, and we don't want to guess when it's going to turn bearish.
So that's why you wait for the 5 minute to turn bullish or bearish and not the 1 minute. Okay. And what I'll say is you can use the 1 minute. You don't want to use the 1 minute when one index is hella strong. Okay. You want to use the 1 minute when the order flow is already going in that direction. So we're still holding this. So we have a tiny volume imbalance here, right? So I'm expecting these equal highs to be taken out. Right, okay, there's equal highs. Again, we'll see if, again, theoretically, I would have stopped myself out of break even on this play, right? On demo or backtesting, obviously, this is something I'm going to have to journal as a loss for my backtesting strategy personally, which is fine. But obviously on a personal account, would have stopped break even here because 70% of the time, if I stop break even, we go hit the stop anyway. So, yep, there it is. So, again, I'm going to have to journal this as a loss in my backtesting thing. But like I said, personal account, definitely would have stopped myself at break even there. Right? What do I say? 70% of the time we hit internal liquidity right here. Right? 70% of the time we hit this internal liquidity. Right? I move myself to break even. Why do I do that? Right? I've said it a million times. I've said because there's a 70% chance when we come back up to my stop and it gets out to break even, 70% chance we're probably going to go hit my stop anyway. So that's why I do it. So would have worked perfectly there. Unfortunately, for the sake of my backtesting purposes, I'm going to have to journal this as a loss. So probably not a setup I'm going to take in the future if I see this kind of same exact thing. So it is what it is. Guessing we're going to go for these equal highs. There's 4 equal highs here we should break. Yep. Very correct. Obviously, this is not something I take because we did hit the sell side, but you know we still never traced to the discount of the range, so would definitely go a lot lighter in this. Here's another fair rally gap created on Q. Would I long this? Hell no. Just way too. We're unhealthily high. So this setup didn't work, this setup didn't work, right? So a lot of these 50-50 setups where these lower sells play out, right? You can just see 2 right there don't work. That's why I don't generally take them unless the order flow is already bearish. Is the order flow bearish here? No, it's not. So you just gotta be patient and wait. Doesn't look like I'm probably not gonna lure a trade. I've obviously chased a few things, but again, there hasn't been any textbook entries in my opinion. This is what I would have alerted down here, right? This is what I really wanted. I knew the bias is bullish, but I'm not going to hop on the train just because I see us pumping. We should take out these equal highs right now. Let's check footprints. Footprints are not doing much of anything today. This is pretty stacked right here. 4170. This is pretty stacked. If we retraced right here and didn't hit these equal highs, I'd probably long this. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Damn. So yeah, I would alerted this long probably. But this is pretty stacked. Now it's a stack where if we traded through it, I would expect us to dump through it because of how stacked it is. Right. We do not want to see the stack work on the bullish side anymore. Because why? We hit these equal highs and yes, we're really high in NQ. So not a stack I'd want to see work to the upside anymore. So because of how much volume bought here, I'd expect a lot more volume to dump when we get here. So it's kind of like a zone where there's so much liquidity that we could just easily reverse. If it works, great. It's stacked. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's not something I take just because it's stacked. Still think we go for buy side here, and yes, that's my ultimate target for the day. Whether we get this or just this, I don't know. I will go very heavy if we get down here and get along, but if we get here, I might end up chasing something. I'm not going to chase yet. Only thing for keeping me chasing now is it's just NQ is way overextended, which sucks, but can't do anything about it. Wish NQ was a little lighter. A lot of people just say, "Oh, this is overextended." This like has moved almost 100 points now since open. This has moved about 5. Can you say cornucopia when you chase so I can chase with you? Cornucopia. Oh. You agreeing today, Levi? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just that's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like even though you could make more money, like it's a lot more satisfying just to, follow your rules, just sit there and just, do nothing, right? It just feels a lot better than just recklessly buying. Buy center and NQ is right here. Do I think we're going to pump up to this eventually? Yes, I do. But here's what I want. Like, this is what I'd want. I'm not sure where we reject. It's probably going to be soon. Something like this. Still nothing on the queue telling me to short. This is something if this worked long, I would not be surprised. This one right here. Not something I take though. We got equal highs here now. Okay, so equal highs here now. Yes. How's my commentary been today? Like, have you guys been learning a lot? This is definitely a situation we don't see a lot, so. Okay, awesome. All right, good. I feel like Tuesday and Wednesday I didn't talk as much as I usually do and teach as much as I usually do. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, NQ buy side is way up there. Yeah. 14,073. But I want to retracement to like 13,600 first. If you can get it. Which, yeah, I know, it's not stopping. There's been no solid short setups yet. That's why I only said ES. I was like, I bet you ES takes it this low. I really didn't know for NQ. I was like, we don't have to on NQ, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like at the end of the game, like we know what highs we're gonna take out, but we don't know if it's gonna take out a low before going to hit a high. That's the thing you have to react to a lot of time. Also, daily buy side is here because it's the most obvious high and it's the last high inside the Safari rally gap. So this is an ITH, and this is where the market wants to target. This is just the general rule of the market. Okay, so this is why this is buy side. Yes, exactly, Sherlock. We can't short ES because NQ, and now we've equal highs in ES, so this order flow is now a lot more bullish than it was right here. Versus this one, it almost reversed, and it almost reversed, and then NQ just started pumping again. So, all right, bullish order flow still. Okay, I'm expecting these equal highs to be taken out. Held this order block nicely. Here's another lower sell, okay? Right here. Okay, this is the third low risk sell of the day. Will it work? I don't know. Does it work enough for me to take it? No, they do not. Okay. If this works, that means the lower sells today would have worked 33% of the time. Is that a win rate I want to have? Not really. But it is the lower sell if you guys are into that. I don't know if you are. This is another lower sell where, okay, we have equal highs in NQ, so would it be smart to take this? Probably not. Is it still a lower sell? Yes, like the textbook is a lower sell, right? There's no denying that. But there's equal highs in yes, so obviously because of 3D analysis, not something smart to take again. I wouldn't have taken the first two anyways because of how strong NQ was, but I know, that's why I'm saying don't be patient. This is not something you want to short. Even though this is theoretically a lower sell, right? This is still okay, there's equal highs in ES. Okay, so there's that. Even though this is something like you want to see work, right? You can't all morning I was saying not to short NQ because how strong it was, and I was looking for the ES short. Okay, now I wanted to short ES on that because what I marked out these equal highs, right? And these are really not accidental because of how far away from they are from each other. So now ES was telling me not to short NQ, so it kind of flipped a little bit. Okay? And I still expect this high to be taken out, right? This is still a high I want taken out. Pretty obvious why. Just because it's the last highest high. There's NQ high day. So here's another low risk sell that failed. So 3 out of 3 low risk sells failed today. Okay, see why I don't take them? That's exactly why I don't take them. Again, I don't know what type of trades you guys. I know some people like taking them, but just not something I take unless the order flow is already kind of bearish. Yeah. Yeah. Here's what I'll say. If we can retrace to this and get along, I'll go light in it, I guess. But I need to see confirmation set up out of it. I could already chase one MES here, because I still think we're going to hit this. I just don't know when. Yeah. I'm just here for... Yep. This is kind of like the sixth sister right now. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I don't think we're going to get the 5 minutes set up because I'm still bullish on yes. Yeah, I'm still bullish on this. Need a dose. Boom, baby. There it is. Do you guys hear me go quiet? I still want this, obviously. If you chase that, I would probably get out 75% under here and see if you can still hold one till up here. That'd be another 6 points. This is good enough for me. You chased that, right, Dart? 1 micro. Nice. Yeah, I've took 1 micro too, McGee. I had to. I just wanted to see if I was right. If that failed, I would have admitted it too. The problem with taking 1 micro is I could hold it up here, but I can't. I had to sell it. Nah, Nicole. No, we did not go in. We did not. We did not. That was not a long, guys. We did not go in on that. I was paid to say that. Yeah. Do I take... I might try 1 more micro right here. Let me see. Let me see if it's stacked. Do I chase 1 more micro? Again, this is I'm talking about a micro, guys, not an ES. I'm gonna try 1 MNQ con right here, and yeah, I'm gonna try 1 MNQ con right here again. This is just 1 MNQ con. This is for fun. This is obviously not gonna do anything to my account. It's just more of a, I think we're gonna keep going up type of play. Like, let's see if I'm right. I'm gonna put my limit like, I don't even know, right here, I guess. Where's CE of this fair value gap? Yeah, I'll try like a limit at 597. If it works, great. If not, I don't really care. I'm only doing 1, and it's a mini or micro. So this is more just this is more of, okay, I missed the move. I know I'm still right. It's just like that's the type of play this is. And I'm gonna sell this. I don't really have a target on NQ because buy set's way too high. I'm gonna sell this MNQ contract when ES hits 4191. So that's my plan. If we even get it. Equal those right here. I'm actually gonna move my limit down a little. I'm gonna move it down 1 point. Because we broke out of a huge range to the upside yesterday, so I would expect today to be bullish. Right? Doesn't that make sense? Yeah, I still got buy set up here. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Bro. Options are probably what's it called, jacked right now. I don't really like them. I don't take 0 DTEs really anymore. By the way, you can log anywhere in this whole fair value gap if you wanted. I'm gonna try it here, and I'm gonna have a pretty wide stop. If I start seeing us really cut below this, I'm gonna get stopped out. Again, this is a extremely dumb play. Please just go size very light in this. Okay, why is this a dumb play? Because we already hit buy side here. We don't have to run for this buy side right now and right then. Okay, risk very light. See, is this stacked? I like how we are actually forming some low resistance liquidity here too, right? You see one consecutive high, right, which is good. Okay. Okay, my plan to sell is when we hit this buy side. You're listening to music? Nice. Nice. Come on. I'm taking away my limit if we hit this high first, by the way, guys. I like I said, you could have longed anywhere in this fair value gap. And I'm probably going to take away my limit. Rip. Yeah. Well, I'm taking away my limit now. I don't think it's worth it anymore because we already hit internal. Did anyone long right when he took these equal lows? Like I said, you could have. I just tried getting the extra good play. Nice. Well, that sucks. Obviously, I want ES to hit this internal high. Still on buy side here. Man, that would have been a really nice scalp. That's 15 points in 2 minutes right there. 15 points. I should have chased one and then averaged down. Come on. Yeah, that was a good chase. That was a good chase for sure. All right. Well, now if you're in one, I would just put your stop break even. Or if you're two, sell one here, and then put your stop break even for the other. See if we can somehow hold till we hit this buy side. Nice. Okay, so there's the ES high. Now, really good time to put your stop break even. I obviously want 4 more points till up here. NQ almost up. NQ up 20 points from that. Oh my god. Come on. See, what I almost did is I almost alerted the ES long. I almost alerted, okay, I'm long in here, right? I literally would have bottom ticked it. I had my limit here on ES. And I took it off because I was like, well, NQ is moving a lot faster. I'm going to try NQ. I would have bottom ticked that, right? You can see we bounced perfectly off CE of this candle. Like to the tick. Wow. Okay, keep holding. 2 more points. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Ouch. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. If you're in options, probably good scale spot. I don't know who plays options here, but you don't want to get data decayed. Obviously, I still want 2 more points. If 2 more points is worth it to you in options, hold. I don't care. Do I still count that as a long alert, even though I didn't get filled? Like I said, you could long anywhere in the fair value gap. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, my bias has been right all morning, and I know we're hitting buy side, so I mean, that's good enough for me. Come on, 1 more point, baby. This is about to play with. This is about to play with your psychology. This is where I expect like a gigantic ass candle to form, because all these stops are gonna be obliterated on ES. Man, I could have chased again. I could have chased again. Right there. 42.6. Yeah, I know. We should hit it. Yeah, there probably is. This was another good chase. I should have chased this off footprints. You can see 1, 2, 3. This was stacked. I could have just bottom took that and just had her stop break even. I guarantee we're probably about to get like a 2,000 delta candle, or at least 1,000 delta candle here, right? We're about to see 1,000 on this. It's coming because green time. There it is. Boom. There's the big candle. Okay, so their stops ran. Get out of your position now. And yeah, so beautiful play. So there's the 6 sister play. I don't know if you guys heard me mention that, but said ES was 6 sister a little bit ago. So all in all, I want this buy side, but there's no way in hell we're gonna go right to this buy side. We gotta retrace first. That's why I'm saying get out now. If you really want to hold one runner, then you can, but nice, McGee. So there's that. Want higher, obviously. This buy side. Yep. I'm hoping all you guys are green today, unless someone tried to keep averaging down shorting, which said my bias was bullish this morning in chat, or in the next commentary, so hopefully no one shorted. Yeah, I see that. We should. Yep. Yeah. Gold is doing exactly what I want. Dumping. I want us to dump to the sell side, obviously. Wow, this is just beautiful. This was the gold play this morning. Yeah, I was always bullish, Harlito. Check index commentary. Check my ES prediction. Well, I'm green today. I can't complain. Not as green as I'd like, but it is what it is. Yep. Yeah, Haroldito, we've been bullish all morning, man. I would have 100% sized heavy. Like, this is what I predicted on ES this morning, Haroldito. Okay, this is what I predicted. Did we go as deep as I wanted? No. Did we still hit this fair value gap to where I was looking for longs in? Yes. So, yeah, I mean, this is what it is. Fortunately, we didn't hit discount, which is fine, you know. Again, here's some higher. This is my higher time frame analysis. Hey, good job, Carter. Everyone reacted with a fire emoji to Carter's thing. I don't even know. Yeah, it says I have 5 left. Do those reset? Yeah. You are? Damn. So, did today make up for being gone yesterday? Did today make up for being gone yesterday? Okay, come on. You guess, okay. Alright. We should hit this low in gold right here, right here, right here. $18. Okay. That's far down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, guys, what was I about to say? Shoot, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, I would not. So now what am I thinking? Someone tell me what I'm thinking now. What is the proper mindset to have in this situation based off of what you see here? No, I'm not going golfing. Yeah, just in this situation, definitely would log off. I'm probably going to stay on for 20 more minutes and maybe come back PM session. This situation, now that we've hit internal bias in the higher time frame, I'd never chase along, not even off camera, not even off live stream. I've never chased along now. Like, you saw me chase along here because I still knew we had internal buy side, but now that we've hit internal buy side, I would not chase along here. But yeah, definitely need a pullback. We could do this for all I know, right? We could still do this and finally hit discount. This is still a possibility. Okay, and you have to kind of not be surprised if something like this happens. Okay, obviously if I start seeing us dig into this order block and really violate all the PD arrays within this order block and the lower time frame, then I would expect this low to be taken. But until then, no matter what, I'm still bullish, right? I still think we're gonna hit this buy side. This is just where you just chill, maybe even come back tomorrow. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna move much until we just expanded a lot. Okay, what usually comes after expansion? Consolidation. So might not even get a big move until tomorrow now. I have no dealing range. My dealing range is I know we're gonna hit this buy side. That's my dealing range. No, I'm just kidding. My dealing range is right here. And I'll just keep moving up. Right, if this is the high right now, I'll keep it right here. If we go higher, I'll just do this and move it up. But this is my dealing range right now. So definitely a fun day. Nah, because if I went on the daily, what would be the lowest swing low here? This would. I know this is a 4-hour swing low, but if I went to the I'm basically drawing the daily. Again, you had to memorize all these time frames. Like, you have to memorize the daily. Like, what do you think the daily time frame looks like that right from here, right? I know for a fact that you will not see this on the daily. You will not see this low, but you'll probably see this low. So that's why I'm drawing from here. So I'm drawing the daily range from the 4-hour chart. See, look at. See, I was right. Right here. See this? This is the last swing low on the daily. Again, obviously a daily dealing range is going to trump a 4-hour. We now are probably going to create this bullish for a rally gap here. Okay. If we got something like this and we didn't hit buy side first, then I'd probably try a blind swing long in here, to be honest. Obviously, it'd be smarter to go in the lower time frame and wait. But if we don't hit buy side and go like this, I would still not mind a long in here. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, yeah. Yep. By the way, I want this low to be hit right now. You're gonna get stopped. I'm sorry to say. Shut. Just another casual day, trading in the market. Okay. Yeah, let's get Howie. What's up? Howie, did you download Fortnite? Alright, we can play later. I gotta do some one-on-ones after this. By the way, if you want to do the people who DM me, you know who you are. People DM me after this, so I remember. Yo, what's up, Butter? It depends. There's some for free for some people. They're free for, they're 30 for an hour, but they're free for a lot of people. Like, which probably I shouldn't do, but I'd still do it. Alright, there's the low in NQ. Fortunately, we didn't hit this, or else I would have hella slapped that short. Who chased this? Let's see all you degenerates and undisciplined people. I knew it. I knew someone was going to chase that. Yo, what's up, Butters? Hey! Because that's what you say to me. Yeah, me and Howie are gonna play later. Yeah, you can play. Me and Howie have to 1v1 first, though. Can you crank, bro? I just play no build. Yeah. I'm controller. By the way, now would this be a good fair value I got to take? Yes or no? Exactly. This or not, right? And this is obviously a clear turtle soup entry, right? Because it's still in this bullish fair value. But okay. Even if this works, I don't give a single fuck. Like, I do not care if this works short. I would never short this. Yeah. Yeah, I literally used to take these all the time and I get wrecked and I'd be like, why am I getting wrecked? This is a textbook fair value gap, but internal liquidity is everything. I hope this fails to prove my point. Type 1 if you're shorting this. Hey, good job. No, this is low risk long and NQ. No, dog walker, are you serious? Please tell me you're joking. I hope to God you're joking. Yo, chill. Alright, that's it. I'm not alerting anything else. I'm not hinting at anything else. Oh, you just got on? Oh, yeah, don't short. This is dog walker. You would not short this. Why? Because we just hit this low. Yeah, no problem. Theoretically, your hands getting itchy. Well, your hands shouldn't be getting itchy. Who cares? The market's gonna be here tomorrow, bro. Who cares? Theoretically, I just said to long this. If you guys really think about it, I just said to long this. Like, yeah. Like, theoretically speaking. How does Powell news affect the market? Wait, Powell's today or tomorrow? Okay. Yeah. One second, I'm calling someone. Give me like a minute. Yo, hello?
Hello?
Yo, I might go tomorrow. I might buy a ticket. Hello? Yo, hello? Yo, I might buy a ticket for tomorrow.
Okay.
Should I?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get my friend Jake to go, and then we can meet up.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know where we're gonna be though.
Yeah, well, Yeah, I don't know either. I don't really understand what your ticket is, but obviously that's why I'm trying to get someone to come, just in case, like, I can't meet up with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like 150. I don't know what. I'm trying to get the ticket. What gets me the free food? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Did you just wake up?
Like half an hour ago.
Oh. All right. Well, I'll let you know.
Alright.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm back. This is obviously not something I'm long, but it's something I expect to work because, You know, this is just a textbook long, but we're way too high. So do what you want. I'm done for the day. I think we just wait around. Another reason is because we just got a bunch of expansion. What do we expect now? Consolidation. So on what? Again, please hold yourself back. I don't care if this works. It's too high to long now, you know. I'm putting my 2 weeks in. Should I stay on till the end of the macro time? Okay. Here, we'll do an experiment. I'm gonna long this on demo and show you what happens. Because this is the textbook long. Oh, no, I do not want to do that. So, theoretically, again, this is a horrible long. Theoretically, right, if we weren't so overextended, this would be a good long, right? This would just be, why would I long this? Well, I see this is an inverse fair value gap, right? And I see low resistance liquidity, right? So we got low resistance liquidity, we got high after high. So we got high here, high here, high here, high here, high here, high here. And I put my take profit right here. Because why not? You know, so my take profit go right there. What would my stop loss be? Someone tell me what my stop loss would be. No, not the swing low. Nope, not under the OB. Come on, you guys don't study enough. Okay, there's only one person who just... Okay, Elias, good job. Chloe, good job. It'd be a close under this. Hey, everyone say, put hearts on Blake's comment. He passed. So it'd be a close under this inverse fair value gap. When do I put my stop to break even? Exactly. As soon as we hit this high, I would. No. Alright. I'm up 8 points, and this is a horrible long. Okay? So, theoretically, I would actually put my stop to break even right now, but the textbook way to place your stop is you want to put it above when we hit this high. So, just for the sake of how bad of a long this is, and if anyone actually took this, I'm putting my stop loss to break even now, because this is about 10 points since I long this. And yeah. It's just experience in doing a lot of them over and over and over again. I failed like 3 before I finally passed. But yeah, I'll make a video on that, or I can try. Yeah. Yeah. All right, there's the first target. There's the first target. If you took this, there's 15 points. If you... don't know. I know a lot of people have gotten fun in the last few days. In the last, not few days, the last week. Probably gonna, this is why you take 2 contracts, so I'm probably gonna get stopped, right? As soon as we hit this target, that's 15 points. I'm good with that. I could have put in my take profit right here. Am I going for the home run because this is a really stupid demo trade? Yeah. This fails, I'm probably gonna get stopped. But hopefully you understood, like, if we weren't so overextended, right, this is still a textbook long to me, right? It worked to the point, like this, I would say this is a successful long, okay, to the point, okay, there's me getting stopped at little and take profit. Again, this is just a play where it's still textbook, right? Are we high? Is this too much to take? Yeah, but it's still textbook to where I expect at least this high to be hit, right? So obviously we never ran all the highs, which is unfortunate, but I still a successful play, right? This long worked perfectly. We ran this high. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't even hit my break-even stop, by the way. It hit my break-even stop was like right here. I was just a pussy and I moved it up. Later. Yeah. This is just gambling with consolidation. Yeah, I agree. Here's another low risk sell. Would I take it? Hell no. Okay, I still want these highs to be ran, obviously. I've never actually heard that one before, VF. No, I have. I played Barrel once. I didn't like it. Too hard. Yeah. Yep. Boom, there's the high. Another dodgy successful play, even though I didn't actually take that on my real account. I could do this all day, guys. I never lose. I never lose. No, it's just kidding. So, again, you can see it's perfectly textbook trade workout. Could you have taken that? Yeah, probably. But You know, kind of high. Did anyone stick that long? Nice stock order. You did, but got south break even. Hey, that's good. That's good, LP. Exactly, Alpha. If your model's not the long way up here, then don't long. My model's not the long up here, and I took a demo. Did it work? Yes. Did I move my stop and profit like a bitch and get stopped out? Yes. I shouldn't have, but it's whatever. Yep. Butters, did you long that? Have you taken anything today? Damn. Surprised we got this trend day today and not tomorrow. Are you new guys learning a lot? Do you like I know there's a few new people from last week. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you guys yesterday, obviously. I think we're gonna have a good PM session. I don't know. I'll have to come back and see. I don't know. Oh, it's like, yeah, I don't know. No, you didn't. Wait, did ICT live stream the other day? Oh, I didn't. All right, boys, we longing. Boys, we longing this? Yes or no? All right, we got a no. Shit, at this point, why not? Yeah, I agree, Dart. This is probably gonna work. Am I long it? No, I'm done. I'm done for the day. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna get off. I gotta work out real quick. Then I gotta get on some calls with people. Maybe a back PM session. We'll see. But yeah. Again, wait. Don't leave. Everyone, I may be going to the PJ tomorrow. Again, because it's not the practice round. So I might go again tomorrow. I probably won't be on again. But yeah, so if I'm not here tomorrow, again, I'll probably try to see if I can call some targets in chat. Again, yesterday was not expecting to call any targets, but it looked very easy, so I did anyways. But yeah. And I'm going to do the same rules as tomorrow again. So you had a great day for your personal account. Nice. Hit full port blindly tomorrow. I'll not do that with Jerome Powell speaking. And also the other reason why I want to golf tomorrow now, or not golf, and go to the PGA is because Powell is speaking out tomorrow, so that might mess things up a little bit. So today's been just, if today wasn't good, I probably would have not gone, but today was amazing. I don't really need to trade tomorrow again. So, yeah. Exactly. Move happened. No FOMO tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow's going to look like yet. So, again, if I'm not here tomorrow, you'll know why. I'll make an announcement. For you new guys here, I live stream every single day. This is a rare occurrence. The only time I'm going to be not here is for a week straight. And, by the way, Levi and Goonie can live stream tomorrow. Like, again, they don't have to call targets, but I know Levi, he's solid, okay? Goonie, I know, I don't know if he wants to call anything, but, like, they're both solid. They can live stream if they want. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Like, I'm 99.999999999 point confident we're gonna hit this. But that's easy. Like, tomorrow's gonna look a lot different. So, like, I don't know. Tomorrow, I get what Goonie's saying. Like, there's times where you won't be able to be confident, which there's the time last week where one of the days I wasn't confident. So it's like, if I'm not confident, I come with no bias. Obviously, this is very bullish, and I'm bullish right now. But again, definitely harder some days than others. So. Okay. Well, there's Goonie for you. Alright, well, I'm taking along here, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later for real. Again, I know a few people wanted to get some calls with me. Again, please do not, or just, you guys know who you are. Just DM me right now if you can. And yeah, so see you guys later. Might be back this PM session. There's a high chance I am. So yeah. Alright, well, see you guys later. Peace. Yo, hello. All right. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. It doesn't matter to me. Let me quickly just show you this. All right. So, what you had a question about was refining zones from the 4 hour to the 1 hour, right? Okay. So, really, what I do is I look for the area where it's like one fair value gap. So, do you see my screen right now? So like on the 4 hours chart right now, okay, what I see is this is just one fair value gap, right? So this is gonna be, I know we're gonna get a long out of this. I just don't know where. So that's when I go to lower time frame, obviously, and look. Okay, same situation here. So see how now there's two fair value gaps here? Okay, so this would be like, okay, this one's on premium, right? So it'd obviously be less confidence. This one's not a premium, but it's still a fair value gap. So like right here, I probably look for the long out of this one instead. But when there's two or more fair value gaps, it's kind of like I look for the one that's in discount or premium. If I'm long, to look for the one in discount, so it'd be only this one. And then same with this one. This is only one of them. So if there's only one fair value gap, but we know it has to bounce out of this at some point, okay? Now, go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what's the most obvious fair value gap to you here? This one right here? Okay, I guess, like, this would be the best risk reward one, but, like, this one is so big, it's like, the chance that this, which is also lined up with the 4 hour, the chance that that gets hit, right, the chance that this gets hit is very slim, because we need to go through all these orders. So, and generally, this one, I'm not going to really care about this one or this one. I'm just going to use the 4 hour for this instance, and no, I'm not going to blindly long this, but I know, like, but I'm going to know right here, right, even though I'm not blindly longing this, I know that we're going to get a long somewhere out of this. So, you know how I say, like, you don't go to the, you're not going to, you know how I tell you don't blindly long the 4 hour right here? Yeah, this is where, okay, even though I see an hourly fair value gap here, or an hourly fair value gap here, I don't really know which one we're going to bounce off of. That's when I know they're both there. I'm going to look for the time frame where it has one, which in this case would be the 4 hours, so this is one fair value gap. And then I go to like the 5 minute, then I look for like just something like this. And then a long set up here, then I look to the long right here. So really the time frame, instead of going to the time frame where I'm looking for like a bunch of hourly fair value gaps where I don't know which one I'm gonna hit, I try to just stay in the time frame like the 4 hour, just where, okay, no, this is the general spot we're gonna log in, now I'm going to lower time frame. Get what I'm saying? And same thing with like the 15 minute. If I see this in the hourly and then I go down the 15 minute, right? Now this is split up into two fair value gaps. See this? So it's like you still don't know which one we're going to bounce off of. It obviously ended up being this one right here. You still don't know. Okay? But it doesn't matter that we don't know, because we're not going to blindly long this, right? It's still risky buying long this. So it's just good to have them there. But once you see both these, you're like, okay, not sure which one we're going to bounce up. Now you go to the 3 minute time frame. Now you look for the confirmation long, right? That's what you do. Okay, which would have been right here. So that's what I do.